There you see her. Russian Dynamite making her way to the ring here at the Roseland Theater, getting ready to take on the ace of Tokyo Joshi Pro, Miyu Yamashita.
It has been truly astounding. I say shocking, but not really with the caliber of athlete we're talking about with Russian Dynamite. But to see a first-hand account of Masha Slamovich's ascension, her rise across the independent scene into Impact Wrestling, where she is undefeated, and now taking on one of not just Tokyo Joshi Pro's finest, not just one of Japan's finest, but one of professional wrestling, period, finest, in the form of the Pink Striker.
And you hear it. The ace of TJPW, Miyu Yamashita.
Much like Sonico is our ace. What does that mean to be an ace, James? Someone who waves the flag of your company, someone who embodies in their lifeblood what it means to be a member of your roster.
To be the very best. Yamashita has been that
for a very long
Tokyo
time.
Joshi Pro. Yamashita looking to plant her flag here at Prestige here at Roseland.
And there come the Pink Streamers for the Pink Striker.
Yes.
So much admiration for Yamashita.
Yamashita and Slamovich. But Masha Slamovich, no stranger to Japan, no stranger to taking on legends of Joshi Pro Wrestling. Saw her get by Debbie Malenko at West Coast Pro Wrestling. Another test for Russian Dynamite in Yamashita.
And you talk about all the legendary athletes that Masha Slamovich has faced or worked alongside. She spent her entire 2020 in Japan when the rest of the world was flat, sitting at home in a depressive state, getting fatter. Masha Slamovich was putting in the work, wrestling more than, dare I say, just about anybody else. And wrestling, convincingly enough, that same style as Miyu Yamashita.
Well said, and well said from the crowd. Won't repeat it, but listen. And there's the bell. We are back underway here at Roseland 3. Yamashita, Slamovich.
So great.
Big fight feel underway.
In every sense of the word, James, absolutely. And it's so great seeing Yamashita in an American ring, more specifically a prestige ring. Once again, a very special shout out to our friends at Tokyo Joshi Pro and our great sponsor in the Church of Joshi, who, if I'm not mistaken, is watching alongside right now.
Staying up in Japan. And back and forth they chant, let's go Miyu, let's go Masha.
The similarities between these two athletes are boundless, James.
Yeah,
truly.
You talk about Miyu being the Pink Striker, so lethal. Some said Nakamura-esque with how she delivers strikes in the ring. And then you look at Masha Slamovich, somebody just so intense and just will dump you on your head as soon as look at you. The slams, the suplexes, no doubt will come out at some point in this matchup.
Both of these women certified ass kickers in every sense of the word. Take no prisoners, take no bones. These women will hurt you if you give them the chance. And they know that about each other.
And they are ready. And look at that. Look at Masha Slamovich.
Look at the athleticism there.
Out of the gates from Dynamite.
A standstill here.
And look, no flinch. No flinching on face of either competitor here.
You can feel the electricity in the Roseland, James. This is a special matchup. A special matchup on a special night. Only at Prestige, only at Roseland 3 Night 1 are you going to see something like this.
James Kincaid alongside Jordan Castle here. As Jordan, you and I are experiencing an embarrassment of riches here. Night 1 of 2 at Roseland 3. And there you see the pink striker finding person. Look at the face. Look at the face. Impervious. Masha not impressed.
You do not want to poke the bear that is Masha Slamovich. And I'm not saying the literal bear she fought in Russia. It's a metaphor. The point is you don't want to piss her off.
Yeah, you do not want to light the spark under Russian dynamite. Yamashita bringing the silence to deliver another lethal strike. But look at the face. Slamovich will not be bullied. Will not bow down to anyone.
Doesn't matter if you're a legend. Doesn't matter if you're an ace. Doesn't matter if you're the first ever princess of princess champion. You're not gonna get Masha Slamovich to back down.
Or still to come.
She shushed you, James.
Hush. Yeah. It's not the first time. Those strikes connecting into the cover. 2 count. Slamovich able to get the shoulder up. This is the first of 2 matches presented by the Church of Joshi. Our main event, TJPW International Princess Championship, will be on the line. Maki Ito defending against Miyu Yim.
And James, who do you favor in this matchup? Masha Slamovich, Miyu Yamashita, so similar in so many ways, the former of which being sent down to the ring, gasping for air here. Who do you see taking the edge?
I got to give the edge to Slamovich, just the path that she has been on. You talk about not resting on her laurels, but there you see just that strike from the apron connecting to the head of Slamovich. I might have made the wrong call.
Yeah, Miyu might have heard you and taken that personally because there was a little bit of extra stank on that.
I meant no disrespect, as I'm sure neither did Yamashita, but she meant ill intentions for sure. Now taking a little bit of a victory lap here with the crowd at the Roseland Theater. Slamovich down, maybe out.
And I wonder, is Yamashita taking a little too much time here? Is she taking a little too much of a breather here, celebrating with the crowd, high-fiving them? You can't give Masha Slamovich too much time to recuperate.
Can't take your feet off the gas. Yes, to win. Could get a victory here. No.
And Masha Slamovich so quick. She's deceptively quick. We always talk about the power. She's got that speed, both in her brain and with her limbs.
Yeah, wheels always churning for Slamovich, but right now she is on the receiving end of some strikes from Miyu.
Masha Slamovich writhing in pain.
All right, Yamashita maybe taking a little bit too much time, but picking apart Slamovich.
Wrenching into that headlock here, but Masha grasping for anything, grasping for the hair, grasping her fingers. Oh! But she gets sent down.
Slamovich in a bad way here. He's got to be able to get to the ropes. Could get a submission out of Russian Dynamite. She's fighting, but how long can she hold on? Masha Slamovich in a really bad way, trying violently as she can, does get her feet on the ropes.
But it's not enough.
Slamovich averting submission disaster. And Masha Slamovich.
Yes! Oh,
is
man!
Not able to really get out of the blocks here after that strike from the apron. God, do you hear an echo? Because Yamashita just continues the assault into the cover.
Hooks that leg adorned in the new gear there, breaking it up fresh for the very first time as she makes her prestige debut. But right now, it's flat on the mat. Yamashita stalking Masha like she's a prey.
Masha desperately needs to get something going, able to just sort of meekly lift a boot, but it was enough, and creating enough space for Slamovich, able to capitalize with a knee. Going for another one, yes, boot straight to the chin. Slamovich out of nowhere, now full head of steam, connects!
Kick right to the face, but she's got to capitalize. She's got to get the pinfall, and she does. for one, for two, but not for three.
Not for three, not yet here at Roseland 3, but Slamovich on defeat's door has stormed back here.
I think she might have taken a little too much time.
Yeah, taking a little bit too much time, but has churned things back in her favor in this international dream match. Now it is Slamovich using her lethal strikes, softening up. Yamashita, axe kick, cover.
But it's not enough.
Not yet.
Masha Slamovich, you can see that temper flare a little bit. Once again, she can't let it get the best of her.
Yeah, the spark that lives in Russian Dynamite is a dangerous sight to behold. You do not want to be on her bad side. Wrong side.
But it can also make her sloppy.
Into the corner, yes. And Yamashita using that second rope for a little extra momentum. Just cleans Slamovich's clock. Taking a little bit too much time, might have had three, but she is not done. Something else in store for Slamovich. Just looking for maybe the fireman's carry position. Slamovich fighting out of it. What did Miyu have in mind?
Slamovich knows she can't.
Oh, mercy! Did you hear that, Jordan Castle?
Wow! Thunderous! We talked about raising the roof earlier with Scotty Tuhati. That breaking through the roof of the Roseland Theater here. Unbelievable scenes.
Just connecting with the skull of Slamovich now. In that, oh, Slamovich with a suplex. I said they were coming, bridge, cover, could be three, no.
And that is that Japanese strong style that Yamashita was brought up in. That is that Japanese strong style that Masha Slamovich studied throughout the entire pandemic over in Japan, signed to Marvelous. That is the Japanese strong style that makes these fans want to watch these women fight forever.
Yamashita and Slamovich both down, both have sustained some heavy damage. Trying to fight their way to the feet, and now locking eyes as they both struggle to get to their feet, locking foreheads, nose to nose. It's trench warfare at Roseland 3 with Slamovich and Yamashita. Winding up. Loading up with Slamovich. Yamashita just firing right back. No give in either competitor. Who is going to get the better of this? Will either one of them be able to stand up at the end? Neither woman afraid to fire.
I know who's getting the best of this, James. It's each and every one of the 500 plus in attendance tonight. Listen to him roar.
And I think you're right, and Slamovich has got Miyu by the hair. Thought she was gaining some momentum. Maybe suckered in a little bit. Back and forth, trading shots.
I don't know if they have possums in Russia, but Masha was certainly playing possum. Doesn't have to there. Big kick connects to the chest.
Still no give. Only for a moment does one gain ground, and then the other comes back,
James,
seemingly stronger every time.
Look at that face, that blank stare, those cold, dead eyes of Yamashita. I would be crying and writhing in pain if I got a kick like that, but not the ace, not the pink striker, getting some momentum here.
Pink striker offered a salvo there, but Russian Dynamite not to be outdone, offering a combination of her own. You gotta beware of Slamovich, full head of steam. Yamashita caught her. German suplex connects.
Oh,
that one was on the mark. Yamashita is fired up here at Roseland, but Slamovich puts a stop to it.
Perhaps on instinct alone, and now Masha maybe going for a suplex of her own here. What's she going for?
Another kick to the head. Yamashita
she's biting the feet.
She's biting her, you're right. Caught her.
Chopping the piggly wigglies of
hesitation. He or she who hesitates is lost. Spin kick. Is Slamovich out? Yes!
Miyu wins.
The international dream match brought to you courtesy of the Church of Joshi and Prestige Wrestling here at Roseland 3. What a battle won by Miyu Yamashita, the ace of TJPW. big-time victory over Russian Dynamite, Jordan.
Huge victory, showing exactly why she has that title base. But let nothing be taken away from Masha Slamovich. Taking Yamashita to her absolute living room. This was a war. It was any woman's game.
It was anyone's game. It was a slight hesitation, I believe. If you go back and look at it, Masha sort of hesitated only for a moment, just for an instant. And it was in that instant that Miyu took advantage, spin kick, delivering the victory.
A staple of Tokyo Joshi Pro since their inception in 2013. Miyu showing exactly what Joshi is all about. One more time, shout out TJPW. Shout out Alex and K-Lab, the Church of Joshi. Unbelievable performance by both of these ladies, but a dominant victory by Miyu in her prestige debut.
Yes.